Morning everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison. Today we're going to be looking at the markets, just overall markets. We'll look at some of the news as well. We'll look at the premium calls that I kind of made yesterday. It's the first time I've really checked the premium calls and what they've done. And it kind of surprised me, actually. So we'll look at that this morning as well. And remember, crush those likes. So just having a wee sip of my coffee, just to keep me awake. Okay, so we're just going to see if we're live just now or not. See if anybody is in the house. Okay, we've got a few people in just now, so I'll jump over to the chat area. Kim O'Brien, welcome to you. One of the brilliant admins is in the house. Chris Noble is in, welcome to you. Chardan, Paddington Bear is in. Davy Stewie, another one of those brilliant admins in here as well. Crush the likes, everybody. Crush the likes. I hate saying that. Mike D, another brilliant admin, is in as well. Crush those likes. JC Stander, Aram Martirosian, Liam Hunt, Rob UK, all our admins are in. Another brilliant admin as well. Mixter Oz, Stephen King, Derek Holroyd, Mario Lo Glutish, Ad Verhagen, and Deb Bin. Brilliant. Good to see you here. I think all the admins are here apart from Sharon, who's on holiday, I think. Another brilliant admin, Deb. I never spoke to you for a while, mate. Tony P, Debbie Claydon is in, welcome. Gethin Davis, Mark Innes, G Slick is in the house as well. Okay, so we're going to look at the calls first of all. So I make daily calls on the premium channel every day, about 10 calls, and you just kind of pick the ones that you like the look of after doing your own research, of course. And so I thought I'm going to check them today just to see how they did from yesterday. And here is the chart from yesterday. So we picked AST Airswap, called it 1841. There's a high of 2008, 9% gain if you got out at the high. It's now 1853. Cloak, 2% gain. Fuel, called it 394, went up to 468, 18.85% gain. This is all within the space of 24 hours. Key didn't do that as well as I'd hoped, but it did go up to 185 before coming back down to 168. Loop Ring, thought that was going to go up, only 0.77% gain at the top. Luna was the best performing one yesterday, called at 8736, went to a high of 11,000. Satoshi, 25% increase, but it's back down to 8938, which is still in profit. PundiX, really disappointed with PundiX because of the bots that are out just now. I'll show you that in a second. It's just a nightmare. Called at 39, got a high of 40. You could have got out at 40 at 3.62%, but it's down to 37. Po as well. Another one, Tron, called at 457, went up to 499 before coming back down to 456. I think that's going to be in play again today. They're going to be releasing the secret project news as well. So all of them, if you got out at high, which is difficult to call the high, you could have had a gain on every single call yesterday. And as I said, it's the first time I've actually checked the calls that I've made. Usually I just make them in the morning, kind of post them, and I don't really check them. Some of them go up quite high. We've seen Luna yesterday, kind of 25% gain. But that was a big spike, so I don't know if it was a pump and dump group or what's happening with it. But it was a big spike yesterday and came all the way down within the same hour. So I'm presuming it was a kind of pump and dump, but you could have had 25% there. So that's the premium calls. If you want to join the premium group, there's a link down below. It's $37 a month. You get these calls every day, nearly every day, say 5 days, 6 days out of the 7. And at the weekends as well. But the group is the main thing in there. The group is an amazing group of people in there, so I would definitely look at joining the premium group to get calls like this and join the premium group as well, which is a brilliant bunch of people in there. Okay, we'll go back to the chat. Mark Innes likes crushed, excellent. Alex Jug, good morning. Mohammed Ahmed is in. Gino Dow, Stu Johnson is in. Chardan is on holiday in Cornwall. We were talking about that the other day, because I've always fancied visiting Cornwall, but I've never actually been down. So I quite fancy going to Cornwall for a break after my wife Sharon kind of recovers. Studio 10 is in, Mac Paulin is in. G-Slick, FuseX had a good run. Yeah, I seen something about FuseX this morning as well. I believe they were doing an airdrop for FuseX and it had a big run up. But there was another news channel calling it a scam or something. I can't remember exactly. Don't quote me on that. Eugene Cunningham. Happy days. What's up, folks? John Warburton. Brian K. TRX secret project was announced already. What was the secret project? So I've not seen that. I checked on Justin Sun's Twitter. Block height has reached 10,000 blocks. TBM launched first place, has a chance to win 300 to go, and blockchain and global ecosystem, Tron to the future. So what is the secret project? Right, so he's announced in a video then, so I don't see global ecosystem, is that it? One second. Somebody's saying, what's a damn secret project? So I still don't know what the secret project is. So does it, let me know if you know what the secret project is. Obviously I didn't stay up. Mike D, Justin's announcement was that he'll be making an announcement at the end of August. Hot air, Mike D. Excellent. G-Slick loading up on Dent, Tel and Babb. Yeah, so we'll take a look at the market overall first of all. And just reload this. So overall market capitalization 294 billion, kind of stable. It's trading sideways. Everything's trading sideways just now. Bitcoin dominance is 47.5%, so up slightly. Who's the winners and losers? Bitcoin is stable at 8,142, which is cool. Like it when it's nice and stable. If it goes up and down $100, that's cool, but not when it big spikes or kind of big spike down as well. Don't like it when it does that. We like it when it's stable. And that's when the people start to get into alts, when Bitcoin is stable as well. Right, so who's the big winners? Chainlink. They went up 17%. That's the only one in double digits. MCO, Byteball Bytes, Moac, Mixin, Eternity, Verge, Archain, Metaverse. They're all up as well. So about 19% of the top 100 are in green. By a small percentage, XRP going up. I think XRP is going to really make a real big jump up before the end of the year. Same with Ethereum Classic as well, $16.83. I think that's going to make a huge jump up as well. But we'll just look at the top 100. So Bitcoin obviously going up for the end of the year. Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash I'm not sure about. I think EOS is going to start to make a run from here after all the kind of hard times it kind of came across. I think EOS is going to go up big time as well. Same as Stellar, Litecoin, Cardano. Cardano I think would be one of the main ones that I think is going to really make a big jump up as well. Tron, you never know with Tron. Tron, I've always been bullish on Tron, and it could either go up to 50 billion market capitalization or just stay where it is or go down to 1 billion or something like that. But I just think, I don't know what it is about Tron. I just like it. I just like it as a project. I like what they're doing. I like how he's pushing it. I like how he's advertising it. I just like everything that Justin Sun does, even though he seems a bit of a diddy sometimes. I just like what he does. Neo, I think as well. I bought into Neo with the kind of CoinX exchange that I'm on just now. With the, you get kind of 0.53% back if you buy certain CET coins. You get 0.53% back every day. So I've been saving that up and I bought 27 Neo tokens. This price is just a steal for Neo. Ethereum Classic I think is going to go up big time as well for the end of the year. Binance coin, I've always said it's a $100 coin waiting to happen. That is definitely going to go up. I can definitely see that sitting at $10 billion market capitalization. So that'll be the big one. 0x as well. Zilliqa, another big one. Bitcoin Gold, I quite like as well. Ontology would be one of those as well. Just going through them. So I'm just picking what would be a great portfolio for me if I had kind of loads of money. PundiX. I think PundiX is being kind of suppressed at the moment, PundiX. And we'll look at the price just now. Look at it on Binance. PundiX. So 37.36. And you can see the buys and sells here. But look at this. This is just ridiculous. This is all bot trading. Buying 1, 2, 3 at a time. All bot trading. Or the buying and selling. Now, we're not allowed to buy, and I've said this before, and I've actually written to Binance about this. I've not checked my support ticket yet to see what they say about it. I've written to Binance about this, and somebody in the group, Pete, is going to kind of get a petition together about the bots as well. Because we wouldn't be allowed to buy one coin at a time as a normal trader, and yet the bots are allowed to do it one coin at a time, 2 coins at a time, 3 coins. If we were to buy PundiX, we'd have to buy at the minimum 0.001. We'd have to buy 2,702 coins. That would be a minimum trade for a normal trader like you and I. But through the API and the bots, they're allowed to buy 1 and 2 coins at a time. What's up with that? I don't get that at all, and I don't think it should be allowed. So I've written to Binance already. Pete in the group, or Peter in the group, is kind of getting a petition together as well to see if we can stop this. At least get them to buy the minimum they're allowed to buy. But obviously the bots would just step in and buy the minimum at a time, so they'd just buy 2,702 and just trade it that way, just exactly like they do. But it looks as if PundiX, I don't know if it's going down or what's going to happen with it. They've got their airdrop coming tomorrow. So you'd expect it to go up, but it's not going the way we planned it just now. I just think PundiX this time, by the end of the year, I think we're going to be over 100 Satoshi. So this is one I've got in 3 to 6 strategy that I'm using just now. So I'm in there. Obviously I'm pissed off with the bots because I'm trading in Pundi, but it's happening all over the place. Every single coin you buy, the bots come in and just take over, and I just don't like the bots, especially at these kind of low price coins, or buying 1 coin at a time or 2 coins at a time. Just don't think it should be allowed, although they do serve a purpose. They do serve a purpose, I have to kind of admit. I know they do serve a purpose, it's particularly if you're a market maker and you're trying to keep stabilize the price, so you've got buys and sales in there as well. I understand it from that point of view, if you're a market maker, but just the plethora of bots in there just now is just unbelievable. And you can see it's going up all the time. So the buys and sales, it looks as if, well, it's kind of even between 36, 37. It's kind of even just now. So I don't know where PundiX is going from here, to be honest. So it could be when the bots move out that this is just going to shoot up. I expected it to go up to low 50s or late, or the kind of high 40s at least. But we'll see what happens with PundiX. Babb, we'll look at Babb as well. Where's the crowdfunding? I'll just refresh that. 1,438,160. So they've got £61,840 pounds to go until they are fully funded for the crowd fund. So that's going to be cool. It'll be interesting to see what happens after that. And we'll just see where kind of Babb is just now. $866, so it's gone lower again. So this is probably 11 Satoshi at the moment. Just see the markets. The Banker Network 868, IDEX 869, KuCoin 880, and 815 if you're trading in BTC. That was recently. So Banker Network is the highest kind of traded one, $124,000. So we need to wait and see what happens with Babb and what happens after the crowd fund as well once they reach that target, which they will. It looks as if they're going to do it in a couple of days' time. We need to wait and see if this kind of produces a price jump. We'll just see what it is on KuCoin, just because I'm trading it on kind of KuCoin. Well, I'm not trading it, I'm just, and that's where I bought them from, as well as Bancor as well recently. So 10 Satoshi, they've got a kind of buy wall there at 16 million, which is not much at all. Slight buy wall at 9 Satoshi, 8 Satoshi, 7 Satoshi. And they've got sell wall at 2 million, 2.8 million, 0.3 Bitcoin, 12, 0.8. So on KuCoin, it'd be extremely easy to manipulate that market. Extremely, if you had 10 Bitcoin worth, you could really easily kind of manipulate on KuCoin. I'm surprised nobody's done it yet, to be honest. So that's the situation with Babb just now. So it's gone down in price because it was then at 11.12 Satoshi on KuCoin. It's now 10.11 Satoshi, which represents a 10% drop in that. So we need to wait and see what happens after the crowdfunding, and if they're going to do an announcement. I don't know if they will do. I just get a kind of sneaky suspicion that once a crowdfund has been fully funded, there might be a wee announcement apart from the announcement that they're fully funded. So we need to wait and see what happens with that. Okay, we'll go to the chat again. Chris Noble, not sure whether to stay in Pundi today, tomorrow, or jump over to TRX. Yeah, TRX is looking good as well. I think TRX, we'll just go to, that was the calls from yesterday. And we'll just get rid of these. I've not done the calls for today yet. Go to Binance. I'll go to TRX. That's Bitfinex. So big price drop from 500, around about 500, big price drop. So I'd be looking at getting back into TRX if I was thinking about it. So 455. At the moment it doesn't look good. It might still go down from here. So I'd maybe wait until it reaches the 15 EMA and the 15-minute chart, and then kind of buy in from there. So it might have a wee bit to go down from here. What's it looking like on, yeah. Same with the Renko chart. It's looking down. It's not a good kind of buy-in price at the moment. But you never know with Tron, it could just turn around very suddenly. Rob UK secret project not released yet. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was released. G-Slick stringing us on till end of August with more details for Tron. So that's why it's went down. Everybody's been expecting this secret project announcement, and it's just everybody's thought, oh, bugger this, and just sold out. But I do think it will go back up. Gino Dow, the announcement, Tron, 7:30 PM. Okay. David Schwartz, let's hope the alts pick up steam and all go on a run. Hopefully we're going to get an alt run soon as well. I expect kind of Bitcoin, we'll look at the Bitcoin price. I'm expecting that to go back up. Renko charts would say no at the moment. So 8161 just now. It's not looking that bad in the Renko actually. It's come halfway up there, so it's not that bad. Let's look on the ordinary charts. On the 15-minute chart, we'll just look on the hourly chart. So it's down on the hourly, so you'd expect that to keep on going down just now, or look for possible entries to get back in, maybe when it hits the 15 EMA again. But it's close and it's kind of stable. It's kind of trading in a channel just now. So if we see the channel, it's trading within this channel at the moment. So yeah, it's just trading sideways just now. Just like string us along. Okay, Marcus Jafari, are the bots as prominent on the lesser known exchanges? Mike D, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if the bots. So I'm just going to see. To put capitals in there. Are they trading on KuCoin or they're not trading on KuCoin? thought Tron was on KuCoin as well, obviously not. Let's look on Bittrex. Explore markets. And we'll look for Tron. See if the bots are on here as well. I don't think we'll see it in Tron so much. Because there's a lot of people in Tron, so I don't know if we'll see it on the Tron. It's the order books, it's the times. No, I'm not seeing it on kind of Bittrex. That's on Tron though. That's on Tron. It seems to be the kind of lesser coins, like we've got Hot. We'll just see kind of what Hot are doing if they're kind of overrun with bots just now. Yeah, you can see 7 and 8, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is kind of bot, I wouldn't say bot controlled, but a lot of bot trades in there as well. So if I was to buy, I'd have to buy 12,500 as a normal trader, the minimum on Binance, and yet you get these bots just still buying 1, 65, 7, 120, 148. So I don't understand it. Dent, somebody mentioned Dent earlier on. I think that's going to go soon. I was in Dent before, but kind of around about 62ish or something. So I got out of Dent early on. It's still going down just now, but we may see a bottom. However, looking at Dent as well, after 34 Satoshi, 33 Satoshi, there's no stopping kind of Dent. It could go all the way down. So I'd be looking for signs of an uptick before I actually got into it. But I was in Dent before, purely for trading. BCN as well, how's that doing? Yeah, that's overrun with bots as well. Look at that, two trades, or 2 coins bought, 1, 3, 4. Yep, the BCN as well. And PXS, exactly the same, still bot controlled. Look at that, it's all these trades are just the bots. So it seems to be the lower price coins or lower Satoshi value coins. But you're going to get bots in all the kind of markets, I would imagine, but it seems to be the lower Satoshi value coins. Cap Chaos, should we sell PundiX now or hold off until after the coin drop? Difficult question. Usually what happens is PundiX will go up. If we look, see if we can see it here. We'll go to the daily chart. We'll look at PundiX. It's not been that long on actually. So 25th of June. We usually see a rise. Look at the 6-hourly chart. That was the 5th of July. 29th of June, it was sitting at 155. And then on the 1st, it kind of went up to, that was the 3rd of July. It went up, so I don't know when the announcement was the last time. I'm sure it was the 30th of June. The last time. So it did go up from 155 to 173 and all the way down to 150. It's not a huge drop. But usually before it, a couple of days before it starts to rise. When did it start to rise here? That was on the 29th of June. So that was a day before it. So this is a day before now. So we'd expect some kind of rise just now, but it's just not going kind of as planned. It's not going as planned. So I don't know what's going to happen after the airdrop as well. I don't know, honestly I don't know what's going to happen. It's really unpredictable with PundiX just now, so I wouldn't be able to say either way, should you kind of sell just now and then get in after the airdrop, because normally what you'd expect, it would go up to 40s, high 40s, maybe low 50s, then after the airdrop would come back down to kind of high 30s or low 30s even, and that would have been a good time to get in. That was my plan, but we'll need to wait and see what happens with it. It's just been really unpredictable just now. David Schwartz, if bots should continue to be allowed, then they should be forced to trade like a real trader and buy, sell the minimum like the rest of us. That's my point exactly, David. Totally agree with that. But they should have to buy the minimum trades as well, just like us. Just like a million Babb. That'd be fantastic. Alex Jug, ETC pumping at the moment. Ah, shit. That's one I kind of like to look up as well. We'll just see. Go to ETC. I do like ETC for the long term. Ethereum Classic, got on PundiX. Want it on Binance. Just look on Bittrex just now. Oh, Jesus. When did that start pumping? Must have been just before it started. Yeah. 249. Jeez, oh, that's some shoot up. %5 increase. So it's going for it just now. Ethereum Classic. I do like Ethereum Classic for the long term, as I said at the very beginning. Cool. So I hope some people got good into that. WTC is a great buy at the moment. WTC, I think we recommended that. I recommended that the other day. Yeah, it's down just now. Where are we in relation to? It's near its all-time low actually, or near its all-time recent low. 6th of January, so it's not been as low as this since January, before the pump up. So yeah, I think Walton Chain could do well in the future, although it's not buying kind of price just now. Might not be a good time to get in. I'd maybe wait, but if you're long-term bullish on it, then these do represent good prices. Tron is the biggest bot coin ever. Nightmare. Lending Block, what you think? Don't know about Lending Block. Honest Crypto Journey, if you had only £1,000, would you buy into Babb crowd sale, or would you buy Babb's tokens? Over time, what do you think would give the best ROI? I don't know quite how it's going to work with the Babb. I don't know how you're going to get a return on investment unless they were to sell the company, Babb the company, because Babb's token is obviously different from Babb the company itself. Me personally, I would buy Babb's tokens, just purely because I don't know how you'd get a return on investment, apart from getting some Babb's tokens for your £1,000 investment. I just don't know what the equity is going to give you, or how you're going to get some kind of return on investment. Obviously you could sell it, but it's not going to stock market or anything like that. I'm just going to see what they said here as well. Just 1 wee second. Let's log in. Now we'll go back and idea, okay. So that's a team. Yeah, I don't really see how you're going to get back in equity stake. Yeah, you can sell your equity back to them if they're doing that, or if they sell the company, or if they go to the stock market or something like that. Obviously it's going to be worth a high valuation, but I just don't know, to be honest. Me personally, looking at it just now with my limited knowledge of what could bring you if you had an equity stake in Babb, that me personally, I would go for the Babb's tokens. If you believe in it, I would go for the Babb's tokens, but I would look more into it, to be honest. Equity. So what you're going to get if you got 1,000. So you're going to get all of the above, plus Babb t-shirt, premium account free of charge for a year. Share types, nominee, ordinary. The company is offering ordinary shares to crowdcube investors. Hold ordinary shares through a nominee, which will be the registered holder of the title. So we need to wait and see. But me personally, I would go for the Babb's tokens at the moment. We'll just look at some news as well while we're here. Korea is pushing positive crypto legislation. What happens after it's passed? So the government of South Korea is hurrying the finalisation of the country's first crypto and blockchain legislation to recognise the cryptocurrency and blockchain sector as legitimate industries. So this is from ccn.com. So I'll post the links that I do for the news as well. So I keep forgetting to do it sometimes, but once the video is over and it's up and running, I'll post the links to it as well. So this is good news as well. Korea's pushing for positive crypto legislation. They're trying to push that through as quick as possible. NASDAQ increases exchange customers and looks to police crypto. So this was quite interesting. So trade surveillance technology is now employed by 5 cryptocurrency exchanges, according to reports. Last week it held a closed-door meeting to help improve the profile of cryptocurrencies in global markets. So according to Bloomberg reporting, recently organised a meeting between its experts and cryptocurrency exchanges. Confirmed in attendance were representatives from Gemini, the exchange launched by Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss. So this is kind of good news as well. This is the marrying up. It's not the marrying up, but they're having conversations, at least, between the crypto space and the kind of stock market space, the traditional financial space as well. So I think this is a good thing as well. So more exchanges high on NASDAQ as well. So I think that's good news. And again, I'll post the links up. So this is from Ethereum World News. Bitcoin price analysis heads up for a breakout. So it looks as if there's going to be a breakout of Bitcoin according to Ethereum World News. So it's formed lower lows and higher lows to create a symmetrical triangle consolidation pattern on its short-term charts. Price is approaching the peak of the formation to suggest that a breakout is due soon. Just see what they're talking about here. BTC. So if we look at the short-term charts on the 1 hour. But a kind of trend line here. And about here. It's really trading kind of sideways. There's no... This is what they're kind of talking about here. So we'd be looking at this kind of going above 8277 for a breakout. It was touching that earlier on, but didn't actually break out. So it kind of rejected that. So it might be coming down to around about 8131 before bouncing back up and going over, if we were going to see a bounce. And it's 8179 just now, so we might see another kind of rise here. So we'll see what happens there. Billionaire hedge fund manager Bill Miller is bullish on Bitcoin. Again, this is positive news for Bitcoin not being adopted, but being accepted by the traditional kind of financial millionaires, billionaires, and hedge fund managers. So there's a wave of high-end opinions going on around cryptocurrency ecosystem at the moment. Fund managers and institutional investors are once again becoming more vocal about what they think will happen to Bitcoin, altcoins, and the blockchain ecosystem as a whole. So, in an interview with Bloomberg, the founder of CIO of Miller Value Partners, Bill Miller, gave a positive assessment to Bitcoin by describing it as an interesting technological experiment, though he thinks that most other cryptocurrencies are worthless. So he's talking about the altcoins here, and he's saying most of them, and not all of them. So he's kind of rating Bitcoin, he's rating Ethereum as well. I don't know what others he's kind of spoke about. So it says in this article, with over 1,600 cryptocurrencies in existence today, Miller believes that a large number of those are practically worthless and of no value. And he confirms Bitcoin is the most valuable of them all, followed by Ether. However, he outlined some valuation approach for Bitcoin, comparing it with the yellow metal gold. So interesting there, another kind of semi-bullish on crypto space and Bitcoin as a whole. Thought this was interesting. Cryptocurrency exchange Binance will offer crypto-backed loans. So Binance are just doing more and more kind of really important things in the crypto space, and this is just one of the latest ones. Obviously they bought the bank as well, or they're looking at buying the bank as well, and this is like they're acting like a traditional bank is what Binance are going to be doing. They're talking about offering crypto-backed loans as well. So this could be a game changer for a lot of people as well. Does this affect Babb? Does this affect Babb? I don't think so, because it's going to be different in what Babb are actually doing. So they're going to be offering loans to people as well with Binance. But it just shows Binance are getting more and more into marrying of traditional kind of financial systems and the crypto systems as well, which is a good thing, because it means it's going to be more accepted. And that's why I think Binance is certainly a $100 coin waiting to happen. I keep on saying that. And I have toyed with the idea of just going all in on Binance and just holding it, just hodling. But if it was one of the coins I would do that with, I would stick in Binance and just leave it. Just leave it for a year or two. The Daily Hodl, leading payment platform with 650,000 user adds crypto. So a popular global payment platform has given its customers base the option to buy and sell cryptocurrency, and it's TransferGo, which lets people send money in 47 countries, including the US, China, Germany and UK. Says its users can now buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. The founder and CEO of TransferGo has told Bloomberg the company added the crypto features to its iOS and Android apps because of strong customer demand. Strong customer demand being the operative words here. People are looking to do this, people are wanting this. And talking about that as well, I kind of got my WireX card the other day as well. So I got my WireX card sent to me, which means I can load up on Bitcoin. What other ones can I load up with? I'm not logged in there. But I can load up with Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, and another one. Four of them. There's more, actually. There's a lot more. I just can't remember which ones. I'm just going to try and check it with a WireX. Community, what ones did it have? Cryptocurrency wallets. I'm just trying to see all the ones that they kind of offer and store. So this could be used as a storage. So I've got a Bitcoin wallet, obviously multi-crypto wallets. Protect your crypto with ultra-secure wallets for major coins including Bitcoin and Litecoin. And I think, was it Mike D? Mike D, one of the admins yesterday, kind of brought up an interesting, or started an interesting conversation yesterday in the admin group, saying could this be used instead of likes of Ledger Nano S, because it's meant to be ultra secure for this. And I thought it was actually a good idea to kind of think about that, maybe talk about that as well. But it's multi-crypto wallet as well, so I think it's going to be quite good. I've never actually used it yet. I just got it on Thursday or Friday, I think it was. I was just trying to see all the crypto coins that you could use, but does it give you the details here? Comprehensive Bitcoin management at your fingertips with new currencies coming soon, including Litecoin, Dash and more. Yeah, so they're going to be adding more and more all the time. So I think this is a good thing. So I could send it from the exchange to the WireX card. So I could send Bitcoin if I sold, was sending one Bitcoin to the WireX card. You can send it to the WireX card, so you've got $8,000 and you can spend that in normal currency. So you can get it in pounds, you can get it in dollars, whatever country you're in. You can spend it abroad as well and get it out in the local currency. You can do that as well. But it could be a way to store your Bitcoin as well, because it's meant to be ultra secure. But I don't know if they're insured for that as well. So if it was to get hacked or something, would you be insured against that, because it's part of WireX, and have they got that custodial thing that we've been talking about all the time as well? So effectively they should be insured. So I don't know about that, but it looks good. It does look good. But as I said, I've not used it yet. But we're going with that. Yeah, that was TransferGo, kind of done that. Why August could be the start of a bull run. So this is from CryptoDaily.com. So there's a huge influx of cash coming into the market earlier this week. Bitcoin hit $8,200, which is a good sign, is making it some good steps up in the market. Despite seeing these great gains for Bitcoin, other altcoins don't seem to be massively affected by them over the last week. Most of the altcoins have stayed the same throughout the whole experience. Some analysts are starting to believe that this could be the beginning of the end for altcoins, which is not good for altcoins. And to put these opinions in perspective, at the time of writing, Bitcoin dominates 46.9%, which is up to 47.5%. So what they're kind of saying here is Bitcoin is going to go on the big bull run, and this is when we're going to see the start of some of the altcoins kind of disappearing as well. This was just my crypto list I've got on Twitter. PundiX official account, please do not ETH. What's this saying? We will have a joint meetup with Stellar Org and Singe to discuss the future of payments. Jakarta. So this is from PundiX. So they recently had a meetup. They've got it for the next couple of days, a meetup. Okay, that was just the crypto list I've got. Justin Sun, obviously no news there. So that's the news just now that we've got. Any reviews on Apollo currency? It seems hyped. Yeah, I heard again there was news on that being a scam coin. I don't know at all. That's just allegedly being a scam coin, Apollo, but I just don't know. And I can't remember where I've seen that, so I should really get the news for that. Apollo crypto scam. Where did I see that? I'm not saying it is a scam, I'm just saying this is where I've seen. 3 days ago is bitcoinexchangeguide.com. The CEO of Apollo is known as a scam. So Reddit users claim Apollo CEO is a notorious scammer. According to a recent post on Reddit's cryptocurrency channel, the CEO of Apollo, Stephen McCullough, is a perennial scammer. In the past, even has masterminded several fraudulent cryptocurrency projects, with the most notable being a purported expedition in Congo to search for existing dinosaurs. After managing to raise $29,000, McCullough disappeared with the funds and he never initiated the expedition. This allegation can be confirmed on the project's page on the Kickstarter website. So yeah, there's a lot of kind of news in there about it being a scam. So personally, I wouldn't touch it, to be honest. But obviously, you have to do your own research. Just got listed on CoinMarketCap. So is this a different one then? Volume 383, 21 billion supply. Is it the same one? So it might be a different one. I'm sure it's the same one, Apollo currency. So who's the team? If it's Stephen McCullough. So this might be a totally different one altogether. So apologies if it's a different one altogether. And it seems to be. So it might be a different one altogether, so I do apologise for that if you're watching and you're from Apollo. So it could be different, so we need to check the facts on that. Populous is cheap, used to be $100. Yeah, if you like Populous, could be a good time to get in. Have you been keeping an eye on the progress with TokenBox? TokenBox, I got an email the other day. I meant to mention this on Friday to say they're closing down. So I don't know what's going on with TokenBox, and I don't know if they're closing down the actual funds, it's the kind of hedge funds, not the funds, the indexes that they've got on the system. So I don't know quite what's happening with that. So it's crypto funds and invest in crypto assets in one place. So I got an email the other day, so I need to check that out and see what the news is with TokenBox. Because I was thinking about using TokenBox as a fund management system for the premium crypto group, but with that email the other day, I don't think that's going to work. I wonder if I'm going to be able to see that. So 1 second, I'm just going to try and switch over, see if I can log into my email from here. No, I can't. It's going to be different. So I don't know, I'll need to check out more about what's happening with TokenBox. I didn't have a lot of TokenBox. Steve, what do you think of Dropple? I haven't really checked it out. They've got a bot which trades and gives around 8% return in a month, and their Dropple coin is number 87 on CMC. So Dropple, we'll just check a few. Automating the world of cryptocurrency. See, this is this is what I don't like. A platform that does the work for you. Our platform provides you with autonomous tools that simplifies your cryptocurrency analysis trading. So arbitrage analysis, autonomous trading, smart wallet. So is this bot trading basically? And it does it for you. Use your drops to trade using DEX. It's simple as selecting your risk level and letting DEX trade based on your input. Be interesting to see how it works, but I just don't just don't like bot trading. Just don't like it. Although I'm not averse to making money, but I just don't like the bot trading, and it's probably because a lot of the coins that I've got into have been kind of bot traded, but most coins will have been bot traded as well. I don't know if we can fight it or not. Market sales, you can also type in 1. Crypto Rebel, Tron, been going down for 3 months, and the reversals are usually triggered by the start of the end of the month. We could either be going down for the fourth month, or might be up for much of August. It could well be. I think it's going to turn around at some point. I just don't know when that's going to be. I thought the start was yesterday actually, and I was really tempted to sell into PundiX, get into Tron for a short-term trade. I should have done it because I could have had 8-9% go back into PundiX. So I should have done that, but I didn't. I just held off and was a bit was patient. Sell 2 weeks before airdrop. Do your own research. Check out ZCL when the BTCP airdrop was happening. G-Slick nice ETC pump. They're still pumping just now. BTC. That's still going up just now, so that is a good. So I don't imagine that'll be a pump because there's not much volume. There's too much volume there for it to be a pump. We'll just look at it on Binance. What was the volume traded? 405. It kind of went over its previous resistance as well, which is good. What's the dollar value? $17.25. Has been as high as 280,000 Satoshi, so it's 210,000 just now. What's the buys and sales like? Got a buy wall there of nearly 5,000. Sell wall here, which doesn't really tell us much. They can be pulled at any time, but kind of gives you an indication of what people are thinking. So there's big buy walls, and kind of big sell wall here at 21 or 212,000 Satoshi, and here as well 211. So yeah, I think long term is good for that. Short term you could obviously trade it as well. What's with Kin's run lately? Yeah, Kin has been on a good run as well. 204, so it's up and down just now with Kin, but it has been on a good run. You can see it was as low as 172, going up to 223, so it's up and down just now in a kind of trading range just now, so it'd be a good one to trade at the moment, and just buying on the lows and kind of selling on the highs. I think that's what might be happening. It was as low as 133 dollar value, so you're still looking at kind of 50% increases sometimes. So it's still ranked in number 66, 154. So Kin is it's definitely a long term one. I think is a good one for the long term. Lending block. LND. 3 million market cap, very low. So it's a low market cap one. Has been as high as 60 million, has been as high as 3 cents. Now down to 5/10 of a cent, so 6 times below. I'm taking it sounds cross-chain lending for the digital economy. There's a lot of these ones out for lending powered by real-time exchange. Loans are fully collateralized. Crypto to crypto only. Are you a borrower? Are you a lender? So there's a lot of these kind of cryptocurrency projects like this. So I don't know what makes it different, to be honest. I don't know what's its USP. So I've never checked into it, but that's it there. Steve, can you look into BAT versus Bella and suggest your opinions? Not really got time to do a kind of analysis of kind of both of them. Eugene Cullen, YRX is brilliant. BTC, LTC, XRP, GBP, Euro, USD. Been using them for the past month or two. Excellent, Eugene. So I've never actually used it. So top of the card from Revolut app, send for free, no fees. So Revolut is different. So this is YRX. Revolut is different. But Revolut is very similar. It came in the same kind of similar packaging. So, but with Revolut, the only difference is that I can see so far, and I think this is the case, with Revolut you can't put cryptocurrency into your Revolut account, but with YRX you can. So I was thinking, could you transfer from the exchange to your YRX card and you don't have to tell the authorities about it? That's not the right thing to do. I wouldn't suggest doing that. I wouldn't advocate doing that. But it could be a way. Would you still be anonymous? I don't know if YRX, I think on the YRX kind of terms and conditions, they actually say you have to inform the relevant authorities if you've made a profit and stuff like that yourself. So it could be a way of kind of spending your cryptocurrency anonymously. With YRX, with Revolut you can't do that, I don't believe. So that might be the difference there. Mike D, don't forget to tell the taxman if you get the YRX account. Yes, just what I was saying there. We had a discussion about this the other day as well. Kevin Taylor, Bitcoin Crypto. Chris addressed a scam claim in his video from the CEO of Apollo. The guy you mentioned is not the CEO. Right, I do apologise if anybody's from Apollo is watching this. Probably not, but so I do apologise. So that's obviously just what I've seen there. And obviously if I'm getting mixed up, other people are getting mixed up as well. Derek Collar, token box up 26%. I don't know what that email is. I wish I could find it for you. I need to check that again. What do you think about BAT? BAT long term, definitely good. This is on the hourly. Look on the daily. I think all these Coinbase coins that have been kind of noted are going to shoot up very soon. I really like ADA just now. I really like Cardano at the moment. And I think that could be a huge rise for the end of the year as well. And it's kind of hit bottom. I've kind of looked at this before and kind of showed you this. It's kind of hit the bottom, or this support level, sorry, about 1900. Now about 4 to 5 times. And I just think it's going to bounce big from now until the end of the year. That's just my opinion. Obviously do your own research, but I just think Cardano, from the Coinbase listing ones, from the Coinbase ones that have been kind of announced that they're going to be listing on, I think Cardano is going to be the main one. I think it could be a huge player. Even though it's got a big market capitalization just now, I still think it's going to go up 5x at least from here within a year, to be honest. What time are we on? It was the same Apollo. This guy's name was third on the left. Oh, right. I'm just going to check that again. Ah, right. I didn't even see him there. Here he is here. Steve McCullough. So apparently this has been addressed. So it was the same one, but apparently this has been addressed already. So obviously do your own research on that. Don't kind of pay attention, because I've not done a lot of research. It's just when I notice things in the kind of news, obviously I would stay well away from them. even if it's got a hint of something like this, which is not a good thing. Obviously you have to do your own research, but no, I still wouldn't get into it, but it was the same one we were kind of looking at. I just missed his kind of details there. And thanks for that. That was Timo that kind of saying that key is coming into play on the 15-minute. Just look at key just now. Self key. So on the daily chart, obviously not. On a 1 hour chart, oh, it's coming into play on the 1 hour chart as well. So we're at 165. On a 15-minute chart, it's in play. On the Renko, it's in play. It's coming up to meet the 15 EMA. And the Renko's down, but it's got a ghost block there on the Renko on the 1 hour. But we'd be looking at the 15-minute on the Renko if we were using that. So 165, 166 is the next block, so we'd need to wait. 168 would be another green block, and it would go through the 15 EMA. So it looks as if it's on the rise again. Does self key, so we might see another rise up to 169, which is not that much. We could see another rise up to maybe 180s and the 180s. So it's still trading, it's still in play at the moment. Rob UK, Steve, this is the right Apollo Foundation website where the Makula was mentioned. Look in the team section, third person. ApolloCurrency.com, just moved back from .com, please, as we can't send links. Okay, cool. So I've just looked at that there, Rob. Thanks for that. I thought it was on the wrong one. I thought, oh, Christ, I'm going to get sued here or something. But no, it was the right one I was looking at. Craig Knight, $59,810 left today. £10 left. Today will be the day we had to go. I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Has it changed any? Oh, it's gone up. So excellent. So this could be the day that it gets funded. It'd be interesting to see what happens with the Babb price once this is fully funded, because I don't know if the people that are watching it are the people that have already invested in it and the people that have already got the BAX tokens. So I don't know if anybody else will be watching it to say, oh, this is going to be really good, and they're going to start buying the BAX tokens. So we need to wait and see what happens with that, see if it goes on a run. And Davey Stewie, I think ADA is so cheap. So I honestly do, I've just got a really, it's not just a feeling, obviously the research and all that with Cardano as well, and the Coinbase announcement, everything like that. I just think this is probably going to be one of the cheapest prices we're going to see it ever again for Cardano. It's another one of those coins I would say, okay, if you could only pick one coin, Binance I would definitely do, Neo I would definitely do, Cardano would be another one, it would be on that list as well. Cardano would definitely be another one. XRP, I'd probably put XRP on the list as well. Jacobus Van Beek, morning Steve and all. Steve, what's your thoughts on the future price of Tron if its latest big announcement is another disappointing dud? I just think Tron is going to be, I don't know the price of it, obviously it's really, really hard predicting prices. I just think what Justin Sun is doing, he's getting out, he's all over the place, he's in the news all the time, people are talking about him. I just think the price is going to be really a lot higher than it is today, without a doubt. I know it's kind of $2.5 billion market capitalization, but I could see it $25 billion, 10x from here, 30 cents. A dollar, sorry, I don't know about a dollar, maybe in a couple of years' time when there's trillions in the market. But I just think it's another, but it's not one of those I would say, okay, I'm going to put all my money in. If it was a gun to my head and they said, okay, you've got $1 million, you have to put your money in one coin, Tron wouldn't be one of the ones I chose because it's so up and down. The sentiment is so up and down as well. But I just believe in it for the long term, but not as much as I would say like Cardano, Neo, Babb, for example, Bitcoin, and the other coins like that, and Binance. Be good to get a kind of top 10 listed because I've mentioned a couple of them. Brian K, the announcement secret projects was Atlas. Justin said that BitTron and Tron will be merged to make a better platform and there will be rewards for seeding. Excellent. So I didn't see that. I'll need to check that out. 9:32, we're going past our time. Opinion on what the market cap will be 31st of December will be Kevin Taylor. Market cap for or the overall market cap for the end of I think we're going to be looking at $1 trillion for the overall market cap in the crypto space. I think we're going to be looking at $1 trillion. We nearly reached $1 trillion way back kind of January, February time. I think we got up to 880 billion for the market cap. So we didn't quite get there. So what was it? 827 billion. That was back in January the 7th. I think we're going to go over $1 trillion for the end of the year for the overall market cap. The deal is confirmed, not an Alibaba partnership. Yep. Kim Taylor, TRX launching MWalk app looks highly promising. Earn tokens for walking, buy a license for the app and earn as you walk. Marcus Chapala, I managed to get out of Kin and bought into PundiX in time for the airdrop. Although there is profit to be made in Kin, I feel Pundi is a great price right now. Yeah, Pundi I think is going to surprise everybody very soon, but it's just my opinion, do your own research. I think Pundi is being manipulated just now. I think it's really been manipulated, and it's not just because I'm in it just now. I've been in and out of it, trading it as well as with scalping, trading, and kind of collecting tokens as well, and I've got it long term for the community fund as well. But I just think it's going to surprise everybody, and we're going to see $1 billion very soon for PundiX, which is about 5x from here. But longer term, obviously, if you're trading it, that's no good if you're trading it. But I just think it's going to be at least $1 billion project, and what they're doing, I really believe in what they're doing as well, PundiX. So it is really being heavily manipulated just now. We'll just have a wee last look at PundiX, see what they're doing. Yeah, so on the sell wall, we've got 87 million. On the sell wall, 32 Bitcoin. On the buy wall, we've got 36, 65 million, and 23 Bitcoin. So we'll need to wait and see what happens with PundiX. It's not going according to what normally happens, which might lead me to believe that after the airdrop, it could shoot up. I don't know. But definitely do your own research. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for just now. Thank you everybody for joining me. How many people got on? 64 people watching. I really appreciate your time here, and appreciate everybody's kind of input and all your comments and everything else as well. So until tomorrow, until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.